Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. I'm reading again from my journal in Waiting for the Morning. My caregiving journal from 1995 is in this book. Appeared first on my website, A Year to Remember, which is still out there, and then later published on the journal. This is my second attempt. I tried yesterday, and I thought I was caught up all through the July journal, and then as it turns out, there was no sound. That keeps happening to me. I just did a testing video, which I will delete. So this one should be okay. So we're starting again at the beginning of July. And I didn't write on the 4th. I wrote 4 days later on the July the 8th. But Saturday, July the 8th, 1995. I haven't written in here in over 2 weeks, but isn't because there haven't been incidents to write about. Little things I've observed about my mother, both perplexing and amusing, but there have been no more nights of her getting up to stay up during the night, and no more catastrophic reactions. She occasionally wakes up during the night confused, but if I can get her to use the bathroom, then she will crawl right back into bed. The 4th of July didn't go well at first, but we found a solution. We were at my sister's, and my mother didn't want to go out to the backyard to eat with the family after waking up from a nap in the recliner. We wouldn't give in and made her go out, telling her everyone's out there and they wanted to be with her because they loved her. She was a little better after eating some. Then a niece brought her a puppy to hold, and she seemed more content than I think I have ever seen her. Just sitting and holding a little collie puppy all afternoon. And that the picture is at the beginning of the next chapter is of her, and it's also my beginning of the next chapter. I'm fortunate to have these memories of my mother. Walk outside, sit under the peach trees on the bench, looking at the flower beds I've fixed for her, now bloom with impatient coleus and caladiums sprinkled throughout them. The times I read to her, or when we sit holding hands watching a good movie. This is the year of my life, the year when I'm doing something really worthwhile and saving memories to last a lifetime. I hope that there will be at least one more year of this. And boy, the memories I'm going back through now as I write my children's books, because back home kind of went away when all my siblings passed away in the last 10 years. So it's like I got to write those memories out. And I'm doing them as children's picture books. Anyway, it didn't last another year. This was July, so it lasted another half a year. Anyway, let's continue with the story. Monday, July 10th, 1995. We had a setback last night. My mother began trying to get up at 10 p.m. Each time I told her it was still night, she got angrier. She said she wished I'd never come here. One time she told me I'd been saying it was all night, all day. She was up continually saying it was night all day. She was up continually between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., wandering through the house, stumbling, almost falling, but refusing my offers for help. She did go back to bed each time, but only after wandering through the house. I got no sleep because as soon as I went back to bed, she was up again. Then when she got up at 5 a.m., she asked why she had been left in this place. I told her it was her home, told her all about her family and herself and her family, as I've done hundreds of times before. Breakfast and now and the rest of the morning have gone fine. She is up. She's taking a nap in her chair now. Thursday, July the 13th, 1995. I don't know why last night, or rather 2 a.m. this morning, hurt so much more than usual. I don't know if it was what my mother said, or just how she said it, or what she did. Maybe I was just tired and it hurts more this time. She said the same thing she said before, that she wished I'd never come. that I was trying to take over everything and to take her house from her, and that I didn't fix her anything to eat all day yesterday. She sat on the side of the bed and told me that she wanted me to leave her alone, and that when daylight came, she was telling someone in her family that she was getting me out of here. She had crawled back in bed by 3 a.m., and she slept until 6 a.m., but didn't sleep much. I lay there and I cried for over an hour. I fixed her an extra special breakfast this morning, but she didn't eat it. She had jerked away from me at 6 a.m. when I tried to help her put a robe on, and she was still angry with me at breakfast. Friday, July 14th, 1995. We are up at 10:30 p.m. again, just 3 hours after going to bed. My mother said it was too hot in the bedroom. Actually, it was cooling a lot in the bedroom because of the fans in there, but it's as hot as can be here on the other side of the house. It's getting worse again, and I don't know how much longer I can do it. I thought I could make my mother happy by coming home to take care of her, but I'm not. Maybe a nursing home would be better for her. And a little explanation here: the reason it was so hot. July, Alabama, and the house, the old farmhouse, did not have central heat and air. There was no heat pump. There was only a window unit in the kitchen, and I don't even know that that did all that much good. And so we have fans all over the house, and we survived somehow. Actually, my sister just up the hill from our farmhouse did not have central heat and air until a few years after I published this book, or maybe around about the same time I published this book in 2000, um, or was it 2001? I think this one was 2000, the other one was 2001. Let me look at the copyright date. 2001, and the other was 2002. Okay, so anyway, and they survived in the hallway in the back, though, the small hallway, they had this big attic fan, and that helped. That helped a lot. Okay, here we go. Tuesday, July 18th, 1995. I don't know what's happening this month. We're having a really days. One of them was around 6 p.m. on Sunday. There's supper to her, so she wouldn't have to come to the kitchen. She ate it. But when I started giving her medicine, she had a little trouble getting one pill down, and she got really angry. She said she wasn't supposed to take this medicine. I had turned the TV on after the thunderstorm ended, and we were watching a movie. Suddenly, my mother yelled, "Get those kids out of here." She started pacing the floors, and I just left her doing that after trying to explain was doing no good. I went to bed to get the beds ready for the night. She followed after me, and thinking I was a different person, told me that she didn't know what was going on in this house. Sorry for the interruption there. Okay. So she didn't know what was going on in this house. That's well. Okay, there it is. And about all about that woman in there trying to give her those pills. We talked about it for a while, and I told her I was only giving her the medicine that she takes every night. She told me that she wasn't sick and that she didn't know that I was staying with her. She said she couldn't pay me. Finally, when she was and then to bed with no more problems. But we had problems all day yesterday and so far today until I took her for a walk, read to her, and then she fell asleep. She is either too hot or too cold. Cold in July. The food is no good, though the same food was good yesterday. There's too much noise from my cooking or washing dishes, or I'm mistreating the children or old folks that she thinks are living here. And one comment: I am within 8 years, 8 years of the age, 8 or 9 years of the age. No, I'm turning 71 this year, so 7 to 8 years of the age that she was then. And I am constantly hot and cold. Doesn't matter what time of the year it is, I am constantly hot and cold. It's not menopause. That was 30 years, almost 30, 25 years at least ago. So, anyway, hey, Misty. It's usually Tiger visiting us, but here's my Misty. Yes. I also wrote children's books about Alma, a 7-book series about my cats. So look for that too if you like cats. Okay. One more entry for July 1995. Thursday, July 20th, 1995. Meal times usually seem to be torture for my mother. She usually pushes back her plate, eating only a fourth of what I've given her, which is only a small portion anyway. Today she ate only a few bites. I asked her today to let me know when she feels bad and if it's indigestion. I could give her something for it before mealtime so that she would feel better and we could eat. But we weren't communicating so well today. When I said that to her, she thought I was accusing her of taking something that wasn't hers. So she decided she wouldn't eat or take any medicine again because she thinks I'm trying to kill her. Last night we were watching The Waltons rerun. Even on her favorite TV shows, there's something occasionally that will upset her. In that episode, Corbeth was developing a drinking problem. I brought my mother a glass of water to take a pill with, and she wouldn't touch it. She thought it was some of Corbeth's alcohol. Same thing with the glass of Diet Cola in my hand. She thought I was drinking. She got hysterical, said she was never drinking any water in here again, and she told me she wanted me out of her house. Um, and I had to call my sister to come and calm her down. And this is the end of July. I'm not really sure why, but I didn't write many journal entries in July that year. I don't know if it was, I was just tired or if things were getting a little better with her or I don't really know, but this was like 6 months before the end began. So anyway, I will continue caught up. If the sound is on this video, we are caught up for January. For July. Actually, I'm so cold right now. It feels like January, and we're having a heat. I mean, 100 plus. Yesterday it was 111 heat index. So okay. Anyway, happy 4th of July, and I'll see you next month on here, and I might be back reading or talking about other things before then. We'll see. Bye. Happy summer. Happy July, 4th of July.